Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away.
They gon' know me as legendary. When he stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married.
Yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option.
How about that pass? Come on, that was amazing. Nice.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Phoenix Suns. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We do see NBA teams.
You see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Washington, in the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Gafford in at the 5. And at this point of the year, what's the main thing you think Brent, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
Well, again, keeping guys in great physical shape, so a balance of playing in the games and getting minutes, but also getting on the practice court, which is interesting after coming out of the pandemic season. Kevin, a lot of teams just didn't find any practice time, and this year you get back to the regular season schedule, there's ample time to be on the floor. How do you manage that practice time, and how do you manage the rest for guys, active rest on those days off to be ready for the game?
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the bucket by the Wizards. Passes it to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. No good from Booker. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Washington. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
And Dinwiddie with some big shoes to fill. Steps into the vacancy. Westbrook left with the Wizards. Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
Clock at 6. A three-pointer is right on target. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Booker finds Ayton. Booker draws the double. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Beal dishes to Dinwiddie. For the screen on Paul. To the paint. And Gafford throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Beal. It's hauled in by the Suns.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Booker outside. Booker draws the double. The kick out to Crowder from deep. He can't get that one. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, They can expect a similar result here.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back.
All right, coming onto the court, make some noise.
And to begin his career, Devin Booker labored through half a decade.
That's what I've been waiting on competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keeping my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. I want to keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around.
They really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. Thomas Bryant is out there with Harold. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Kispert. And it's Holiday in the point guard.
And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
A shot's good from Kispert. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Shamet the pass to McGee. And he makes good on the layup.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
To the left side wing. This one for 3. Rebounded by McGee. The Suns leading. Shamet the pass to Paul. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Shamet. Here is Paul. Over Holiday, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
The loudest and craziest fans get a t-shirt. Let's make some noise.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards.
All right.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Bryant. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Avdia. Bradley Beal's checked in for Kispert. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Aaron Holiday. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder comes in for Biyombo. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Devin Booker in for Landry Shamet. Bridges outside. Paul finds Booker. From outside, off the mark. Wizards have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Beal. Another one falls for Washington.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
There's the pass to Bridges. Crowder inside. He's covered by Hachimura.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Beal against Booker. Now here's Beal. Not a lot of room. Dinwiddie outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Suns. All right, David, thank you.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow. Very efficient.
All right, let's go over the first half. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. But kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Paul passes to Bridges. He kicks it to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. With the drive, he gets it in there.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
They're so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Back to Bridges. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Ayton. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Monday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for their matchup with Detroit, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And Brett, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Here's Paul. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell.
Let's put some pace here, guys. Peacefully put some pace.
When they're open.
Kicks it out to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. There's the drive. And the rejection by Gafford. Beal with it. Chris Paul covering. Ball against Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. Harrell is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Shamet. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Suns lead by 7.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
He pounced on that shit like
that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile
he got
one
beat
block.
with this man, man.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Chris Paul's checked in for Landry Shamet.
Oh, the grown man's block, man. Damn.
And the Wizards with possession. And Holiday kicks to Beal. Pass to Bertens. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. McGee with the block.
2 minutes.
Booker the pass to Paul.
Remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Beal. Booker against Beal. Booker dishes to Biombo. A nice shot by Booker. And now a 9-point Suns lead.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to
anywhere
the
he
rim.
wants to score, man. He can score close to the rim, away from the rim.
Booker against Beal. Bertans, a screen on Booker. Here's Beal. And again, Washington no good.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Booker finds McGee. The drive by Booker. Lays it up and banks it in.
How about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Timeout on the floor. Wizards timeout.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
They forgot that we still got the mid-fucking range, nigga.
With his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Here's Booker. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Back to Booker. Out left to the wing.
Step back, man.
Right at the free throw line. That one a little long. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 9-point game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
Inside out. Oh, that was good, though. Good stats.
He missed an easy.
Got into the mid-range there a little bit, man. Mid-range and paint. That's what we're doing now.
So the Suns win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.